All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fermi Paradox here. I'm super excited to jump right back into this. We've got two sentient creatures here that were taking shape. We've got the humans because we had to just kind of go mainline for the first one, and then we've got the Rama tribes, which are our sentient plant life forms. And the humans are in some deep stuff right now, so let's go ahead and see what they're up to. All right, knowledge in soul. The humans create giant stone steles, carved with records of their history. When building a settlement, these monuments are placed at the center so that the knowledge of their sages can be shared with future generations. That kind of reminds me of like the Rosetta Stone or something like that. Of old, when our first ancestor King Chuomo laid the foundations of our state, he came forth from northern Buyo as the son of the celestial emperor. His mother, the daughter of the Earl of the River, gave birth to him by cracking an egg and bringing her child forth from it. Stele inscription by Jiangsu of Koryugyo, Korean monarch. Goguryeo. Yes. What seems to be the issue? So, we can... Okay, so this is kind of like our first bit of communication here. So we can advance our technology significantly. Revered by the humans for delivering the wisdom of their ancestors, the stone steles quickly spread across the earth. Carving human lore in stone destroys the flexibility of their oral history traditions, which some say is a step in the wrong direction. And reviled by their dubious origins, the engraved commandments spark a violent backlash. I could gain the extra synthesis, but I feel like 5 synthesis is so small a temptation for nothing. And tech, I feel like, is the most important thing we could be focusing on. So since we get 3 bouts to increase our tech skill here, I'm gonna go ahead and go for that. Yeah. Alright, the stone steles on Earth are said to bear transcriptions of primal knowledge birthed from cracks in the ground along with the fruits of universal wisdom. These artifacts proliferated anew with every ancient ancestor discovery, detailing the precise lore of human society and how it ought to be followed. Alright, let's gain some synthesis here. The Bronze Age technologically provides the humans to access easy-to-mine resources on the surface of the Earth. So they're accessing new resources. Good. Let's see here. I can lower the potential casualties, or I can gain more synthesis. I think we're doing okay, so let's keep up with the synthesis. Do other creatures like us exist in lands far away? Who knows? Who knows? We're doing okay on the... Because, oh, good, so we're in the Bronze Age now, so we're now looking at... That's interesting, because I feel like the last time when we evolved into the Bronze Age, we still had animals, but... Oh, it must have been just now when they found new mines that they could look at. So now the resources are metal deposits. That's interesting. So we could lower the overall species, which I don't know why we would do that. Lower the tech, or we can gain more metal deposits. So let's go and do that. I feel like these are really weird. I don't know if this is just because it's randomly showing up, and eventually when we get really crazy, it's going to be a whole bunch of negative things we have to choose from. But I'm going to go ahead and click this negative one just because I'm curious to see if it'll give us synthesis or not, because I'm still testing the waters here to see if that's the case. We're doing okay on that, so I think this is a good time to test the waters. Let's see, we're at 38 synthesis, and we're potential casualties 1.2 million. So let's go and see. Oh, good, it did give us 2. Interesting. It didn't change. I mean, granted, 1.2 million. That's a lot. I didn't check the percentage here, but it did bump that up a bit. So maybe by collecting the negative ones, we are going to gain more here. Ooh, do I want to gain in Utopia? I think we're doing okay. Let's just keep going with the synthesis. I feel like that's going to give us the best opportunity later. Alright, the Rama tribes are back. Let's go and take a look at them. They've reached the Bronze Age. Wow, I hardly did anything with them. I mean, they did get a head start because they are the advanced civilization. In the Bronze Age, the Rama begin testing the limits of their planet's generosity by cultivating crops, raising animals for food, and clearing forests in order to build primitive cities. Early mining and metalworking skills allow them to craft better weapons and tools, and they learn how to document knowledge via written language. The drones of our hives started digging out the metal ore. This was the beginning of our path to grow from a feeble swarm and to become the World Eater Empire. Alright. So now we got 2 species in the Bronze Age. This is cool. So yeah, see, they're still on beast herds here. Oh, I remember this from the demo. So they have evolved to be symbiotic with these crab creatures here that help them get around. I think that's so cool. Let's see here. So in the Bronze Age, we can either go for Wisdom, which costs us 30 synthesis, but gains us technology and Utopia. We can go for Advancement, which costs us nothing, but gains us more of them and more beast herds. Or we can go for Power, which, gosh, just plus 2 synthesis doesn't really entice me. Even though, like, we could totally take a hit with this species and be absolutely fine. I think I'm just going to go for the 0 and take the advancement, because I feel like adding more to our species here will be useful. And we don't need to spend the synthesis right now. New technologies and tools allow the Rama to explore new areas, preserve their natural resources, and develop early infrastructure. Excellent. Alright. The Rama are now able to build stable settlements on Tau Ceti 3 and sustain them with agriculture. The Bronze Age technology provides the Rama to access easy-to-mine resources. Okay, so now they went from beast to metal deposits as well. So that's the deciding factor there. Let's go ahead and take a hit here to gain more synthesis. Oh, but I could go for technology. Technology is so useful. Let's go for more synthesis. I think they're fine. Okay, good. So that's a lot of synthesis there. We actually gained... I think we might just gain more tech no matter what we do. It's just kind of like a little bit, a little drip throughout all the time that we're spending here. Agricultural exploration by the Rama exhausted a large land region of Tau Ceti 3. Ooh, little slash and burn there. In contrast to the rich... Oh, yeah, we learned that they have a liquid desert. It's crazy. Alright, humans. What do we got here? Extinction in Soul. Alright. So, a series of massive volcanic eruptions threatens the existence of the humans. Poisonous aerosols enter the food chain, and atmospheric dust causes drastic climate disturbances. In the darkness, you could hear the crying of women, the wailing of infants, and the shouting of men. Some prayed for help, others wished for death, but still more imagined that there were no gods left, and that the universe was plunged into eternal darkness. Survivor of Pompeii. Oof. Alright. How are we going to deal with this? We can take a close call, which will take a hit of 30 to our synthesis, which I do not think we can deal with. Again, complete extinction, we gain 40 synthesis, but we lose all of the progress we've done with this society. Which I feel like in future playthroughs, I might want to do to, like, help me along with other civilizations, but... right now, I'm a little attached to my 2 cultures here, so I think we're going to take minimal survivors. We're going to take the middle of the road here, which is going to take down... Ooh. It's going to take out a lot of humans, and it's going to increase potential casualties. You know, I feel like this... Ooh. Eruptions destroy most settlements and many humans perish in the after effects. In some corners of the planet, settlements survive where the climate impact is not so strong, or the humans instinctively settle far away from volcanic environments and are able to adapt quickly to the effects of the climate disturbance. I think we're going to take a hit to the humans. I think we're going to do that. 4.2 million humans lost. Oh, wow. That is going to take... We're going to have 0.2 humans left? Oh, that seems harsh. You know what? We're going to close call it. I'm just going to spend the synthesis here, you guys. We're taking that, but that's a large hit on this culture. I can't do that to them. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a question mark. The humans grow to fear their ruthless trapper leader. Interesting. Oh, let's get to the next level. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, the work of a remarkable sage is widely circulated amongst the humans. Gosh, this music is really loud. Okay. Good. Whew. The humans reached the Iron Age. Empires and trading states rise to power in the Iron Age. The metalworking humans forge tools and develop the skills needed to create simple machinery, while expanding theological discourse could provide them with a sense of purpose and a moral compass. Organized religion also has the potential to bring about great atrocities. Ooh, so we get to choose between religion or or chaos. Let's see here. For here now is the age of iron. Never by daytime will there be an end to hard work and pain, nor in the night to weariness, when the gods will send anxieties to trouble us. Alright. So we can choose wisdom for nothing, which is cool, which gains technology and utopia. Monks transcribe knowledge in books that scholars are eager to get their hands on as ever humanity looks to the heavens for guidance. Okay. Or we could choose advancement, which gets us more people and more mineral deposits or metal deposits. They produce mighty blades by mining and smelting resources from deep within the earth, and now new construction techniques accelerate their city building. Or I could gain some synthesis back by choosing power. In epic dynasty wars, humans iterate siege weaponry against the well-fortified castles of their foes. I feel like we let them survive, so I feel like now we should probably give them some dystopia, give them some potential casualties here. Actually, I was just thinking, the potential casualties here meter, I wonder if that had something to do with how many humans died in that catastrophe. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to find out. Alright. Let's go ahead and choose the power. Let's choose the power route. Gain the synthesis back. Alright, so we're back here in the universe. We've got the Trappist, the Tabby Star. Let's go to the Tabby Star. Oh, interesting. So I can click into them. Yellow, white, dwarf planet. So, literally, can I just click on anybody? I can click on Rigel. Oh, wow. Volcanic activity brings forth a new island in the oceans of Rigel 7. So I can just be over here, just chilling, trying to create a new species over here. A freak mutation creates an unusual life form in the land region of Rigel 7. Alright. That's so interesting. So I could just be over here trying to get things to grow. A minor planet formed from ice and debris in the Sirius system. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to the humans here. The humans are now able to increase the size of their Stele cities and are able to reach more regions on Earth. The Iron Age technology let the humans harvest the biomass resources on the surface of Earth. Ah, the Rama realms. Alright, let's go back and see what the Rama are up to. Growth in Tau Ceti. Migration period. Harsh weather changes cause many Rama tribes to seek out warmer and more fertile lands. In the process, they spread regional culture and crafts across Tau Ceti 3. Not all who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. Alright. So what do we get to choose here? So we can hit a dead end with that, creating more synthesis. The warmer climes of Tau Ceti 3 are fiercely defended by native populations, which blocks the flow of migration. We can do regular development, or we can create a civilization pillar, but that's going to cost like all of our synthesis. I might just hit a dead end for the sake of synthesis. They're doing okay as far as a culture. It's not like they're dying off. And I don't think... I mean, we don't need the little boost there. Let's go ahead and gather the synthesis for something crazy later. So they're defended by native populations, which blocks the flow of migration. So they can't get past all of the other plants and animals that are on the planet. All right. So... after a series of historically ill-fated voyages involving starvation and massacre when traversing the plains of Tau Ceti 3, the Rama passed down songs and legends about abandoned homelands and barbaric invaders. Those terrifying myths made them distrustful of strangers, and they tended to stay put. Okay. Concentration. We concentrate the society and grow from the ground up. The Rama established a new realm. Cool. Let's see, do we take a hit to them for the sake of things? We don't have a lot of casualties here. Let's go ahead and take a hit here for the sake of gaining 2 synthesis points. A powerful new rider horde is formed on Tau Ceti 3. Let's see here. We can increase dystopia, or we can increase utopia. We can lower the amount of potential casualties, or we can do a question mark. Let's increase utopia. I want this utopian plant species. I think this is going to be cool. Beautiful sculptures are shared among the Rama on Tau Ceti 3. Let's go for it. Utopia, here we come. Alright. And let's gain some more synthesis. An influential Rama ruler rises to power on Tau Ceti 3. Tech. We gotta go for the tech. Trying to get out of the Bronze Age now. The Rama mourn the death of a great sage. Let's see here. Do we want... What's funny is, well, I guess this might just be the fact that on these planets, when sentient life is starting out, there's going to be a lot of resources, because the humans are not wanting for resources either. But of course, as we are gaining and mining and growing, our resources are going to dwindle naturally. Let's go for a question mark. All right. The Rama domesticated a new animal species on Tau Ceti 3. All right. Let's see what the humans are up to. Paradigm shift in soul. Almost paradigm. Mandate of heaven. In a region of Earth, the humans believe that their sovereigns are chosen by the gods to rule over them. Okay, divine right. A powerful dynasty arises and establishes a celestial domain, but it is told that the will of heaven can be revoked if the rulers displease the gods. Interesting. The people are of supreme importance. The altars of the gods of earth and grain come next. Last comes the ruler. That is why he who gains the confidence of the multitudinous people will be emperor. Mengzi, Chinese philosopher. All right. So we can spend some synthesis to create a cultural ascent. Church authorities interpret successful revolts as evidence that the mandate of heaven has passed, so the influence of the celestial domain fades away. Interesting. So we can do away with the mandate of heaven, or we can keep it essentially. If we do cultural expansion, we lose resources but gain humans, and we'll expand all over the earth. The belief that their domain should reach everything under the sky leads to exploration and many new stele cities. Or we can take a hit to the amount of casualties and create more dystopia. If a trapper sovereign is defeated in battle, they lose the mandate of the volcanic gods, so the throne could be contested by anyone with enough human power. As much as I like the cultural expansion part, that right there, 20 synthesis, that is a lot of synthesis, and I feel like I should probably go for that. I feel like 3, though, is going to be a huge hit to dystopia, and we're going to have a lot more casualties. We're going to have to be very careful moving forward. So I think let's go for that and see how drastically this changes. We're at 56, and we're at 16. Let's see. Oh, boy. So we jumped up... Ooh. We jumped up 25% in casualties, and we dropped down 20%. But we've got 64 synthesis. Alright, so we can do resources, we can lower our tech level for a cost, or we could just go regular. I think we're going to go regular. Life after death, who knows? I don't really want to mess with our casualty rate here too much, because I really want to try and get that down now. We're going to try and correct that, so we're going to go for more humans. They found a new city, that's awesome. Let's see here. I think we'll go for the regular synthesis. Humans mourn the death of a beloved trapper sovereign. Yeah, let's go for the tech. Try to get out of the Iron Age. On Earth, the new ideas of a brilliant scholar are circulated widely among the humans. Good, we can add to Utopia here, kind of get us out of this dystopian trend we've got going on here. The humans created a new style of architecture and redefined the shape of their constructs. Cool. Okay, more people. More people is good. Hey, more people actually is reducing our potential casualties. I don't know if that's because we founded a new city, or if that's just because if we have more people, the hit that we're going to take as a society is going to go down. Either way, I'll take it, because that was like up here. Let's go for technology. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we are like in the 90% here. Oh my gosh, we're so close. They mourn the death of a great scholar. All right, the Rama need us.